Hey everybody, good evening. And can we talk a minute about how expensive records have gotten? So, those that know me and my history as the Budget Audiophile will remember I had a ton of records, and a lot of them I sold after we moved out of the house my wife and I were living in at the time I was doing the Budget Audiophile. Anyway, one of the records I got rid of was Weather Report's Heavy Weather. Fantastic classic jazz fusion album, mostly remembered for the song Birdland, which is the first song on the first side. However, a fantastic album regardless. Anyway, this is one of the albums I got rid of, and I had picked up a CBS half-speed master that they released in the early 80s of this album. Fantastic pressing. Got it mint condition. Bought it at a antique store that I used to go to all the time. It burned down. And used to go there. They had a great record selection, this one particular booth, and picked up that half-speed master for only like $6, and it was basically in mint condition. This one equally is in mint condition, or I should say the album is. The jacket has a little bit of wear and other little dings and things like that, although this is an original 77 Pitman pressing. But regardless of that, this thing was $20. And I talked to the guy, it's a record shop I always go to locally, and he's like, oh, well, that's what they're going for. And I'm like, really? And so, yeah, that's what they're going for. I looked on Discogs, basically a mint album with a very good sleeve. Yeah, $15-20. And he brought the price down. He let me pay $15 for it, but still, $15 basically doubled in price over the last 3 years since I had that original half-speed master. Kind of getting out of hand, and I noticed that with a lot of used records. What was another one I picked up recently? Where's it at? Here. Hold on. Nope, not that. Sorry. Sade's Promises, or Promise, I should say. Anyway, fantastic album, beautiful album, very, very great sounding album. And this thing was $25. Bought it off Discogs. Now, granted, it's in basically mint condition. Again, the jacket's a little damaged, just like Weather Report, but still fantastic sounding album. And I'm very much the type of person, I don't really care about the quality of the jacket. Hell, as long as the record's in great shape, I would be satisfied with like one of those white cardboard jackets. But anyway, that's it for today. Stay tuned. I've got this thing coming up, which, by the way, I'm going to be reviewing as a system. I was going to do it by component, like the speakers, and then the CD player, and then the amp, and then we're going to talk about the turntable. But that's too convoluted. It's too broken up. I want to do it as a system review because I bought it as a system, and that's the way I want to do it. I want to do it the CD player, how it interacts with its amplifier, how it interacts with the speaker, and it's very similar to something John Darko did, except slightly different, slightly more costly. But regardless, anyway, stay tuned for that, and